Hey guys, this is Wolfie here with a special presentation, and this is yet another follow-up to the potential future of Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. This is more so on global than JP, but who really knows at this point? So, what is there new to cover here? Well, there's actually some newer information discovered on the end of the UK. Believe it or not. Yongyea has two videos on his YouTube channel where he discusses an 84-page report by the UK's one of the UK's committees, more specifically the Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee within the UK Parliament. And basically, the report has shunned the claims made by EA and the ESA on how Paris can control certain spending habits. So it's pretty much there, and it looks like the report is calling for some regulations. Recommendations to be made when regarding to loot boxes and video games, so that way they're not sold to those who are under 18. And all the other special ratings and whatever have you that says, hey, this game has microtransactions. If you're under 18, you might as well not play. That sort of thing. So there's a bunch of links I'll have in the description below, including a Reddit post from a British user who shared his story regarding about how he submitted something to the UK's Parliament, and again, they somehow got to the hands of the Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee within the UK Parliament. So, and there's in the responses on this particular Reddit post, some of them were praising him for going forward with this information, having this change all that about. Some people were criticizing him for the bad punctuation, grammar-esque errors. Some people just like, why did you do that? Blah blah blah. Defending the practice. So one of the links in the description below will be the 84-page report, and the section in emphasis is going to be section 3, where it's talking about gambling-like behaviors, loot boxes, skin betting, so on and so forth. So, in some of the other stuff that I've discovered that Belgium and the Netherlands already have regulations in place, and some of the links mentioned 4 other countries where it's possible for them to have regulations of their own coming along in the future, although nothing is set in stone. These 4 particular countries being Australia, France, Ireland, and Germany. So, like I said, there's a possibility. We know they don't have anything set in stone yet, but according to Yongyea, he does have, he does say that where they may not have something now, they could have something coming along in the future. So, it's something to be on the lookout for. And then Yongyea also mentions about how the snowball thing, and something that's passed on to an influential country like the United Kingdom. Other countries will probably follow suit. Even though we already know that it's the US that inspired the UK on this matter. So, with that out of the way, what are my thoughts on this? So, the thing is, with the UK recommending a regulations be in place for loot boxes and all that stuff for video games, this could very well be the thing that pushes the US law instead of it going even further, trying to get it into the books as law. And Yongyea, I actually agree with him when he says about the whole snowball effect. If there is a law in the UK, other countries are going to follow suit, and we have mobile gadget games, losing revenue from Europe. Regardless if it's the United Kingdom, which is slated to leave the European Union in any day now, or the remainder of the European Union. If there's too many countries, saying, you don't want to have your loot boxes in this country, that means this becomes way too big to ignore. And that's all there is to it. And again, for us who play Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, we still need to be talking about this. Because right now, the UK is pretty darn close to having something in the books over there as law on the matter. And although the US has stalled a little bit on it, I won't be surprised if more steam gets picked up on this, and if it becomes law here in the US as well as the UK, this does in fact become something much too big for the gaming community to ignore on all fronts. This forces games to be retooled or pulled out altogether. And unless we talk about it, we're probably going to be seeing a dead game within the next couple of years. And it's sad for me to say it, but it is reality, because the fact that we're not talking about it, the people, who create the laws, enforce the laws, are doing something in our place because we are being silent about it. And it's about time for varying video game companies to really take notice of this and work with the law instead of pulling out, because we all know that Square Enix pulled Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia plus other mobile gacha games out of Belgium last December instead of working with their regulations, all that stuff. So I just want to give a quick-ish update on this. So again, there looks like there's to be some progress on the United Kingdom's end. Don't be surprised if other countries follow suit. Don't be surprised, in addition, if the United States picks up the whole issue with this in their own regard. And that's where I'm going to end this video. With Wolfie here, signing off. I will catch you all on the flip side.